It's been a while since I've done one of these, but I think it's high time we took a proper look at my full Tomy TrackMaster Thomas collection. So, let's dive right in. First, we'll look at all the regular engines and face variants that I use in remakes, then my talking engines, followed by my rarest items, and finally we'll finish up with rolling stock. We'll start off with my main Thomas, which is a 2018 Plarail Thomas with a Motor Road and Rail Thomas face, then a Plarail Shock Thomas, a Plarail Annoyed Thomas, a 2003 Plarail Edward, a 2003 Plarail Henry, a custom Sad Face Henry, a 2003 Plarail Gordon, a custom Plarail Powerful Gordon Tribute by custom Thomas Michael Arnott, a 2003 Plarail James, a Flip Face James from James at Boulder Mountain, a 2003 Plarail Percy, a Plarail Shocked Percy, a Plarail Toby, and a Flip Face Toby, a Motor Road and Rail Duck, a Plarail Donald, a Hick Toys Douglas, a Plarail Oliver, a Hick Toys Bill, a Motor Road and Rail Ben, a TrackMaster Fisher-Price Stepney, a Plarail Emily, a Plarail Murdoch, a Plarail Lady, a custom Big City engine, a TrackMaster Connor, and a TrackMaster Caitlin, a Motor Road and Rail Diesel, a Hick Toys Boko, a custom D261, a Plarail Diesel 10, a Plarail Front Hook Dodge, a Plarail Skarloey, a Plarail Duncan, and a Plarail Mighty Mac. And then there are a few things I got after recording the rest of them. So we have a Plarail Spencer, a Fisher-Price Neville, a Fisher-Price Airy, and a Hick Toys Burt. Next up are my talking engines, starting with the talking actions. Here's James. Talking action Gordon. Talking action Henry. And my favorite item of this whole collection, Talking Action Diesel 10. And for those of you who somehow haven't seen this item before, the claw arm can swivel in all directions. Now we're on to my other talking engines. Here's the TrackMaster Flip Face Hero.
My name is Hero. I was the strongest engine at work.
Next is a Fisher-Price Talking Gordon, but unfortunately this one doesn't work anymore. Then we have the Plarail Talking Edward Coach. The Plarail 2nd Generation Talking Henry. The Plarail 2nd Generation Talking Gordon. and the Plarail 2nd Generation Talking James, which is the only one I actually have an engine for. Now, let's take a look at the crown jewels of my collection. This is the first edition of the TrackMaster Thomas and Slippy Sodor pack. Unlike the more widely released version with the updated face, this rare variant uses the old-style face without paint in the eyes or mouth. This is the TrackMaster Snowy Freddy produced by Fisher-Price. Not much is known about this item, but it is believed to be a cancelled prototype or factory sample. Only a handful of these have ever been seen. Ah, the mascot of my channel, the Plarail Blushing Thomas. Only 360 of these were produced, and they were given away in a lottery by Oyatsu Company. And at last, we come to my rarest item. This is the Plarail Silver Thomas. It was given away as a lottery prize in 2018, and only 100 of them were ever made. Now that we've gotten through all of my engines, let's take a brief look at my rolling stock. Here we have a few Red Express coaches, then Annie and Clarabelle, some other branch line coaches, a bunch of colorful trucks. Most of these are from the Thomas and Freight Car set, but the gold ones came with Diesel 10. And then there are a bunch more troublesome trucks down here, though these are all gray. A lot of different expressions, laughing, sad, angry. And then here are quite a few troublesome vans, and then a few brake vans, including Toad and a custom spiteful brake van. Here I have just a bunch of miscellaneous stuff, and over here are some spare engines. Gordon, Donald, Edward, a couple Diesel 10s, and a few others. Finally, before I go, I'd like to show you some of my favorite rolling stock items up close. This is the Hick Toys 3D Face Toad, the Hick Toys 3D Face Scruffy, the Plarail Troublesome Tanker, the Plarail Tar Tankers, the Plarail Breakdown Train, the Plarail Jet Engine, and although I didn't want to include any TrackMaster Revolution or motorized stuff in this video, I just couldn't resist with this Troublesome Tanker and Troublesome Truck, because these 3D faces are just so welcome. And I think we're done. Thank you all so much for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed seeing my collection. See ya!